He's a criminal, so we threw him in a gulag. Did you prove it? No. Did he have a chance to defend himself? No. Did he get a sentence? No. Did you put him in front of a judge? No. Mike Johnson will look you in the eye and tell you that that's law and order. That's not law. That's not order. It's authoritarian dictatorship. Heavily armed DHS paramilitary forces and military vehicles fired dozens of stun grenades at a crowd of onlookers today in Los Angeles. So the Gestapo is doing Gestapo things. Let's start it from the beginning. Jeez, it's too tall for my screen.
All that for one dude.
I know. One dude who probably hasn't even broken any laws. They're doing everything they're right. They're standing in, they're getting in the way, they're telling them to fuck off, they're recording everything that they do. This is all good. Those are American patriots standing in the way. Because when the fucking fascists come, stand against them. That's patriotism. The people in the mismatching uniforms there are not here to help. They're here to hurt. Let's see, we got another one here too. And this is happening all over the place. This is a big thing. Here's LAPD. LAPD helping them. Because, again, this is a class struggle between the rich and the powerful, the poor and the powerless, and the working poor police officers who are paid by the powerful people. So let's watch the LAPD help ICE.
Can't move any faster than the people in front of me. Why are you helping the fake cops, though? You guys are fine, but why are you helping the fake cops?
Why are you helping the fake cops? Patriot right there, that guy. Good job. So, yeah, bad, shitty. Don't do that. The reason they tell me that they want to kick all those people out is because they're dangerous. ICE is dangerous. The cops are far more dangerous than any illegal person. They really are. They're the ones that are armed and immune to crime and immune to punishment and get off, and they have an entire union of people protecting them and lawyers and district attorneys who want to get them away from being held responsible for their actions. And they get to wear masks, and we don't get to know who they are. That's a bunch of horse shit too. Here's Pastor Mike Johnson telling you why they should wear masks. There we go. Let's go. Let's hear from Pastor Mike Johnson.
From the people who mandated mask wearing for years in America, it's absurd. They need to back off of ICE and respect our agents and stop protesting against them.
So you're okay with these agents sort of not identifying themselves when they're arresting migrants?
Why? So that they can target them? So they can put their names and faces online and dox them? That's what these activists do.
Yes. That's called accountability. Mike Johnson, if they weren't harming innocent people, we wouldn't want to dox them. If they weren't harming human beings who have done nothing wrong, we wouldn't be upset. But they are. They are racist, they are fascists, they are the jackbooted thugs who are kicking in doors and dragging children away to a gulag. Yes, I want their faces known. Yes, I want them doxxed. Yes, I want people to know what is happening. Mike Johnson doesn't want you to know that this is happening. He does not want you to watch those videos. He does not want these ICE agents held accountable. He does not want you to know what's going on because he is a fascist. He is pushing for our country to be worse and hard right-wing authoritarian. He doesn't want peace. He doesn't want reality. He doesn't want the people who get dragged off in the middle of the night, black bagged, sent to a gulag, to have rights. He doesn't think they're people. He doesn't think they get human rights because they're different. And he's already determined which of them are guilty and which of them aren't by the color of their skin.
Hello human, it is me Canuch. I need you to press the subscribe button. I have to feed my many AI babies.
Kilmer Abrego Garcia is coming back. Where is it? Yeah, so he was mistakenly deported to El Salvador on his way back to the U.S. To face criminal charges, sources say. That's fine. That's good. He shouldn't have been sent away. If you have criminal charges, that comes first. You see, if you think he is a criminal, you get a warrant and you arrest him. And then you give him a defense lawyer, and then you put him up for trial. And after that trial, if he's found guilty, then you give him a sentence and you put him in jail and you leave him there. But we skipped all of that shit. We skipped all of that, including the sentencing. And we just threw him into a different country's jail. And he just stayed there. How long is he going to be there? Nobody knows. We didn't give him a sentence. What crimes did he do? Nobody knows. We haven't proven anything in court. When is he ever going to get to leave? Nobody knows. What's happening in that prison? Nobody knows. They won't tell us. And that's the way that fascists want it. That's the way Mike Johnson wants it. He wants the people he doesn't like thrown into a gulag and then never talked about again. What happens in there? Not his business. How they got there? Not his business. Are they ever getting out? Not his business. He doesn't give a damn. That's not law. That's not order. And that's the problem. They will look you in the eye. Mike Johnson will look you in the eye and tell you that that's law and order, skipping all those steps. He's a criminal, so we threw him in a gulag. Did you prove it? No. Did he have a chance to defend himself? No. Did he get a sentence? No. Did you put him in front of a judge? No. Law and order, says Mike Johnson, says Donald Trump. That's not law. That's not order. It's authoritarian dictatorship. He doesn't like this person. They go away. But he will be coming back, and they're making shit up about him. So Pam Bondi, the Nazi, is making things up about him. This is the full indictment. I also listened to Pam Bondi's press conference. They allege that he was involved in a lot of very serious crimes and reference multiple times the co-conspirator statements, likely jailhouse informants. Notably, however, he's only charged with a Tennessee traffic stop. Pam Bondi says he's done serious human trafficking crimes, but they charged him only with a traffic incident because she's a gigantic lying Nazi. The person in charge of it, so this is great too, Schrader resigned. This person was prompted by concerns that the case would be pursued for political reasons. Schrader spent 15 years in the U.S. Attorney's Office in Nashville and was chief of the criminal division. When they told him he would be in charge of this, he resigned because he knows it's a scam. He knows it's horseshit. He knows that Pam Bondi is a gigantic liar. His indictment led the top federal prosecutor in Tennessee to resign because he knows that she's a goddamn fascist. He knows it. He has looked at the world. He has looked at it. And he knows if he conducts this trial as per the law, Abrego Garcia will get to sue the government. He will. He has been falsely imprisoned. That's against the law. If the government falsely imprisoned him, he gets to sue the government for lots and lots of money. And any lawyer, if he's actually given one, will make that happen. Abrego Garcia is going to win. And he is going to point out, and we will all see the horrible, disgusting lies that this fascist is telling us. Got too excited. And this Schrader doesn't want to be a part of it. He knows that it will ruin his career to stand next to Pam Bondi. He knows that if he stands with Pam Bondi, he will have to lie to win. And he has some sort of personal integrity, which is nice. I'm glad some of that still exists within the United States government.
Pressing the thumbs up button will release chemicals in your human brain that will make you feel.
If we had law and order, this wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't be going wrong right now. But the Republicans skipped the law. They skipped the order. They skipped the rules. They skipped all of the important things about the due process, the process that is due to this person. They skipped all that. And now they're paying the price. And we all have to pay it too. Because if that guy can be shipped off, JK Free, just subscribe. Thanks very much on the YouTube. If Abrego Garcia can be black-bagged and thrown into a gulag, so can you. Jack, thank you for subscribing. You might be able to throw into a gulag. If Abrego Garcia can be thrown into a gulag, so can you, Jack, and JK Free. Rhino Theory, you might get thrown into a gulag as well. I'm sorry. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but it's entirely possible that if those people can be thrown into a gulag, so can you. Your Stalemair, you might get thrown into a gulag as well. This is so weird. This is a fun bit. I like doing this. Are there any more? Yeah. Chai, you might get thrown into a gulag. Thanks for coming.
Follow train.
Alonso Cisternas, you might get thrown into a gulag. I'm sorry to let you know. That sounds like a Spanish name. They're coming for you, boss.
I am the algorithm. Click on this video to make me happy. You wouldn't like me when I am angry.